Hello, good morning, online guys.
Good morning.
Yeah, Janardhan, Priyanka, Lucky, Udut. Yes, all right, guys. So before going to start the session, I will say the brief introduction about me and course details. Before going to that, please provide your mail IDs and phone numbers in chat box. To provide the basic fundamental materials and demo documents, content. So everything we are going to be shared with your mail IDs. So that please provide your mail ID and phone number. Okay, right, guys. So we'll start the session. Before going to start the session, I would like to introduce myself first of all. My name is Shreedhar. I have a total around 10 years of experience in complete BI technologies. I involved in different databases like SQL Server, Teradata, MySQL, DB2, Oracle, and I have a hands-on experience in different domains I involved: banking, insurance, clinical, and then waste management system like that. That is my hands-on experience brief. According to the teaching experience from past 4 years onwards, I am representing the batches only on SQL part. So far, lot of batches completed and they are successfully reached the goal on SQL part. So two demos we are going to be conduct here today and tomorrow same time. In this course we are going to be cover. These are all the topics. This course complete well, it will cover 45 hours daily 1 hour session. Monday to Friday, and Saturday is optional. Okay, so based on your availability and my availability, then we'll sit 2 Saturdays in a month for practical implementations. Whatever we are going to be discussed Monday to Friday, That is, we are going to be practice on Saturdays. Okay, 2 Saturdays. Well, I will take the session in a month for only practical implementations. Then after the completion of this course, near real-time end-to-end project I will provide to you. What exactly is happening in reality, what type of queries we should build, and procs, how to work with the procs, and what is the real code is there in enterprise level. That is all we are going to be discussing in project. Two parts are going to be covered here. One is SQL part. Second one is called as a TSQL part. Transact SQL it is. All topics we are going to be covered from scratch to advanced. Slow down will go. SQL Server overview, components and installation, and sublanguages, constraints, indexes, set operators, join, subqueries, views and functions, and TSQL part, transact SQL. So lines of code, n number of lines of code at a time if you are expecting to send to the server for the execution, then we are coming for this. Most probably 80% we are going to be work with this part only in enterprises. Procs only. Stored procedures, temp storages, and dynamic SQL part is very useful in reality. So this course is going to be covered like this. Along with this course, each and every day materials, live videos, so practicals and FAQs. This FAQ document is sufficient for to crack your all interviews, or that doesn't matter what primary technology you have, or either you are a Power BI expert or a ADF expert or else a ETL expert or application expert, whatever the technology it is, but must and should the backbone of this for all technologies. SQL is the backbone for all. See, today if you are not learning the SQL part, maybe after once if you are entered into the organization, then you have to be come back to this SQL part definitely. So there is no skip here for SQL. SQL is mandatory for all modern technologies nowadays. This was the backbone of this. All your AI, your engineering, data engineering, cloud, web development, business intelligence, data analytics. Every day, then we need to touch with the data. So that SQL knowledge is mandatory. That doesn't matter who are you. So in interviews, they are going to be ask you this SQL part at least 5 to 10 minutes questions. So if I'm saying I'm a Power BI developer, they won't leave you. Definitely, they are going to be ask you the SQL skills. If I'm saying I'm an expert in ETL, they won't leave you. So they will ask first of all SQL questions, 10 to 15 minutes. SQL skill they will ask. So that it is a mandatory technology, SQL as the backbone for all modern technologies. So, and please concentrate it. See here, this was the way then this course is going to be covered. Today and tomorrow, two demos, free demos. And today I'm going to be covered with all these topics. See, today we'll see just significance of this SQL part first. Why I need to learn SQL. I'm a Power BI developer. So or else I'm application developer. I'm expert in Python. Even though you need to know SQL. So why we required SQL part for Power BI or for application or for data science or data engineering or data analytics. That is the significance today we are going to be so understood first. Before going to talk about SQL. So today is completely a theoretical session. Tomorrow then we'll see the complete practical implementation. How can we speak with databases by using SQL part. That is, we'll see tomorrow. See here, first before SQL, we should know what is mean by the data and data formats, where we can store our data and data presence in databases. So how many vendors, familiar vendors are there to provide this database and on-premises and cloud data storages. These are all we are going to discuss today. Why SQL? Why I need to store my data? What is mean by this data? These are all questions required to learn SQL. First, we'll see data is the first number one question is called as data. What is mean by the data it is? If the data is not there in a world, Power BI don't require, Python don't require, and SQL is also don't require to the organizations. If the data is not existed, then all IT people they don't require. So what is mean by this data? Data is a unit of information or collection of information is called as data it is. So yes, if I'm a collected about employee ID, employee name, location, and salary, what is this? This is all employee information. Aadhaar card. Take a Aadhaar card. Aadhaar ID, Aadhaar name, Aadhaar location. What is this? This is Aadhaar information. One person, personal details. If I'm saying about a chair, chair color, chair dimension, chair model, what is this? This is all chair information. Take any object in a world. If you are saying something about that object, that is called as a data. Collection of information, so is called as a data. Maybe that data in a format of numbers, characters, date, image, video format. Daily we are taking selfies with left hand and right hand, both hands. What is the meaning of this selfie? Today I am recording. So today if I am taking a selfie, then after 6 months, then we can recap. Okay, what happened last 6 months? Yes, image is also describing. Image is also your data. 10 years back, if I have image, today I can feel how beautiful I am 10 years back. Right or wrong? What it is saying, image is also describing something. Means image is also store data. So today, if we are capture one video after 6 months, after 1 year, so then we can see this video and we can recap the movements. That is what mean by this data. See, maybe it is in different formats. Sometimes it is in image, sometimes it is audio, video, or else number, Aadhaar number, pure numerical format. How many Aadhaar cards are there in India? So 140 crore of Aadhaar cards are there. All should be, Aadhaar number should be in a format of numbers only, pure in number format only. Or I'll see one more example. In each and every signal in Hyderabad, we can see the cameras. What is the meaning of this camera? Right or wrong? Every signal have a cameras. What is the meaning of this camera? 24/7 streaming data it is. Yes, signal it is capturing by your camera. Why they are placed the camera there? If something is wrong happened, easily then they can recap whose mistake it is. If accident is happened, whose mistake it is, or anybody is jumping the signals or not. They can recap 24/7. The camera is reading the position of this area. That is mean by this also the data. Keep on reading it is. Yes, everything is a data here. Data is collection of information. Yes, see here. Take any data in a world. Bank data, your Facebook or else WhatsApp, Instagram data, or else take a Aadhaar card, driving license, passport, anything. But the data should be come under only three categories: structured, unstructured, and semi-structured data. Any data. If I'm saying, sir, my data is employee data, my data is Aadhaar data, my data is institution data, whatever data it is, that doesn't matter. That should be come under three parts: structured, unstructured, and semi-structured format. Structured means what? Yes, we can arrange the data in a tabular manner, pure in. So this format we can arrange, table format. So collection of information in an organized way is called as a table. Aadhaar information, employee information, and passport information. When we can arrange the data in a table format, we can arrange the data in a table format whenever if we know fixed type of data, that data only we can fix in table format. Aadhaar ID, name, location. See, Aadhaar ID, that doesn't matter. 2 crores, 10 crores, or 15 crores. All should be in which format? So, number format only. That is mean by the structured data. If we know the type of data, then only we can arrange in a table format. If I don't know, so sometimes it is coming in a number, or sometimes it is coming in a image, audio, video. Frequently, the type of the data is changing. We can't fix in structured format. Structured means in a table format. So that is the data unstructured. We call it as unstructured data. It is here. Unstructured means what? Yes, boss, I can't arrange this in a table format. Why? Take all your digital marketing sites: FB, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. Yes, all you are aware of these sites, right or wrong? Maybe I think you are having 4 or 5 accounts, okay, for different activities. I know me also, okay. So, see here, Instagram. Take Instagram. If I have an account in Instagram, what they will post next hour? Yes, Facebook. Take a Facebook. I have a Facebook account. 500 members are there. One person is asking me, sir, what they will post next hour? I don't know. I can't say what they are going to be post. How I know. Somebody can post image. Yes, they have a right to post anything else. Somebody is posting image. Somebody is posting audio. Somebody is posting a video. One person, that person don't have a time, don't have a work. He sit with Facebook only. He is doing some sort of a practicals on me. Okay. And sometimes he is passing text, videos, audios, and something else. What happened here is frequently this type of data is changing. Once if it is changing, then we can't fix the data in a table format. Right or wrong? So very toughest part to arrange in a table format. How many columns we require? For image one column, text one column, and audio one column, video one column. So that is a very toughest part here to manage or maintain unstructured data. So that maximum we are coming for the structured formatted data only. Unstructured, semi-structured. One more is that is called as a semi-structured data. Sometimes it is coming in a structured format. Sometimes it is coming in an unstructured format. Take any data involved, or either it is guidelines, bank, clinical, waste management, so or else a mobile sector, whatever data it is, must ensure the data should be come under these three formats only. I have a business, or somebody have a business, Pani Puri Bandi. That is a business. Yes, small business. He want to store his data. Yes, or either structured format or unstructured format. First, we should decide this. Then you can ask the question here. Okay, boss, we are already discussing from past 10-15 minutes onwards. This is all story. Why this story? Why I need to store my data? Why I need to collect my data? Chair is there. Why I need to collect this chair data again? Right or wrong? Bank is there. Bank is going on daily. Why I need to collect this bank data? Today, if you are not collected, see, if I'm not collected, my institution data, if I'm not storing somewhere else, tomorrow then I can't say what happened yesterday. Right or wrong? If I don't know what happened yesterday, then I can't estimate what needs to be happened tomorrow. This is your analysis. This is your data analytics. This is your Power BI and all. Today, if I am not recorded, tomorrow then I can't say what happened yesterday. So if I don't know what happened yesterday, then I can't estimate tomorrow. See, ancient year also this one is there. How they are written in a rocks, right or wrong? Some archaeologists find out some rock. So in a rock, some script is there, Babylonian script, whatever is Sanskrit, something else. Based on that script, he is saying now, okay, 100 years back or 200 years back, something happened. How the archaeologists know 5,000 years back, dinosaurs are there here. Who knows this? Who saw these dinosaurs are there this here in Earth? Right or wrong? How they are saying based on this history, some skeleton find out today. Based on that skeleton, they are saying a history. That is mean by this storage. That is the advantage of yours too. Yes, of course. Today, what is going on? That is, we have to be keep it. All everything we can't remind by mind. If it is a simple pani puri bandi business, take an example. You can remind by mind how many are coming and what puri they are purchasing and all. If it is a bank, is it possible? How many transactions will happen in one bank? Lakhs of transactions will happen in one branch in one city. Is it possible to remind by mind? It's never possible. It is. That is what they need to be dependent, or they need to be depend on storage. That is, we call it as a data storage. Yes, the data needs to be stored. What is going on today? One branch in one city. How many transactions will happen in one bank? Lakhs of transactions will happen. Throughout city, crores of transactions will happen. Throughout the country, trillions of transactions will happen. Is this possible to remind by mind? Never ever possible it is. So manually, if you are controlling 20 years back or 30 years back, we don't have a system. Then you can ask the question, yes, boss, 30 years back, we don't have a system. How they manage? 30 years back, banks are there, right? But these many or banks are not there. Right or wrong? Okay. You are getting nowadays. So within fraction of seconds a message, if you send amount to somebody else, you will get a message, boss, you are already deducted amount. What is this? Not a manual transaction. Manual, if they want to write in a books, how many books they require? Lot of libraries required for each and every bank. So that it's completely automated. Once the system came into the picture, so all works are simplified. Okay. And also it is a faster. Management is running faster and works are very simplified. So now what happening? All trillions of transactions in 1 hour. Yes, 1 hour enough in a bank to done this trillions of transactions. All trillions of transactions, they are going to be stored somewhere else. Why? Why means, so today if I am entered into this ATM center to withdraw something, so some amount I withdraw 10,000 rupees. If they are not recorded my transaction anywhere else, what happened? Tomorrow also I will ask the same 10,000 again. Right or wrong? Bank don't know. Again I will ask, yes boss, I have a 10,000. Or my account have 10,000, give me 10,000. Daily I will ask 10,000. Same 10,000. Why? Because they don't have a proof. So this will happen. So that, see, each and every business, everything in a world, so they are going to be store their information in somewhere else for further process, maybe for analysis, maybe for to understand the business, right or wrong, or maybe for to promote their business. If you are entered a demo, at the time of billing, they will ask, sir, what is your mobile number or mail ID? What is the meaning of this? So they are tracking me. So and so phone number, cave, and they purchase. These are all the items. Why? So this guy is purchasing what interestedly or milk he is purchasing daily. They are going to be promote milk products. So you are going to be get messages. DMart is going to be announced. Okay, milk, new milk it is. You need not to drink. You can feel like as a okay. So you need not to drink this milk. That type of milk they are introduced. They are going to be promoted. So somebody is purchasing soap, and soaps they are going to be promote to this that person. So this is all a lot of advantages are there to store a data. That is called as data storage. Wherever we are storing our data, that is mean by the storage. I am talking about according to the system only. Okay, not outside. Outside we can store a lot of areas. So according to the system, two major areas are there to store our data. One is file system. Second one is database. See here. First one is file. Do you know all these files, guys? Nowadays, lot of file formats are available. Document, PPT, PDF, right? Or Excel. So, yes, how we are going to be prepare our CV? Either in doc format or PDF format. First to open previous all 10 resumes. These are all resumes, not ours. Open all resumes. Whatever we are interested, copy, paste into our document. Simple, right? Copy, paste is very easy for files. So we can copy and we can paste the data in documents, file formats. Yes, your JPEG image is also a file. Today, if you are taking a selfie, so selfie is in which format? JPEG format. Tomorrow, then you can see how beautiful yesterday I am. Okay, right or wrong? Yes, of course. That is what we are taking selfies. So, and 6 months back, if I have image, or 10 years back, if I have image, then I can realize today. So at that time, how beauty I am. Okay, 10 years back. JPEG, that is also a file. That is also storing your color, background, your state of this. So everything is going to be stored in image format. Right, fine. So advantages plus disadvantages both are there here. Advantage is copy paste. Easily we can load it. Somebody else's resume we can open and copy some part and paste into our resume. Simple. Right or wrong? But here, file movement also. One place to other place if I want to move this file, cut here and paste over there. Simple it is like this. See. So cut this one. This is all the image. Cut this image and paste over somewhere else. Cut and paste. Right or wrong? Simple. So movement also very simple here. But disadvantage is whenever if we have a huge volume of data, take a bank for example. Take a bank it is. Bank is a business. In a city, total ICIC or Axis Bank. Take Axis Bank. So the Axis Bank have in a city total 1,000 branches. Okay. For each and every branch, we are providing one Excel sheet to store their information. How many Excel sheets are required? 1,000 Excel sheets. Throughout India, crores of Excel sheets. Throughout the world, trillions of Excel sheets. These are all Excel sheets. If you want to control it, that is very toughest part. And also, huge volume of data. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. If I want to store in one place, this file system is not sufficient. Exactly. Today, if you want to test me, then open your Excel and load more than 2 lakhs records and try for the performance of Excel. After 1 lakh, automatically Excel performance is going to be slow down. It can't handle it. Yes, files are all are minimal data handlers. So that they are introduced one product or one tool is called as database it is. Database is a tool for what? For to store your data in one place years and years and years and years of years. If you want to maintain your data in one place, that is mean by the database. According to the system, wherever we are going to be maintain our data, that is called as a database. Okay. See what is the definition of the database is. So organized collection of data is called as a database. Not unorganized collection, it is organized collection. Employee data, yes, organized manner. Aadhaar data, organized manner. So, or else passport information, organized manner. Where we are storing data in an organized way, that data, that place we call it as a database. It is a simple container to store our data in an organized way or to maintain our data years and years and years in one place. That is mean by the database it is. Database is a tool. We need not to manufacture this. Already somebody else are providing this tool. See, these are all databases are available in market. These are all our familiar databases. All are familiar. IBM DB2, Oracle database, Microsoft SQL Server, MySQL, and MongoDB, MariaDB, Cassandra, Snowflake, Teradata. Same like as our bikes. Bike is what? Bike is a tool. So what we can do it by bike? We can travel one place to other place. How many bikes are available? Lot of bikes are there. Lot of manufacturers providing lot of bikes. Bajaj Pulsar, Bajaj Avenger. Royal Enfield. Royal Enfield, once if you are entered, we can see so lot of models. Right or wrong? And Hanley Davidson, BMW, Yamaha, Hyundai, right? But all people are not purchasing single bike, right or wrong? All are not purchasing Activa. Somebody are purchasing Royal Enfield. Somebody are purchasing Activa. Somebody are purchasing Hanley Davidson. Why? All bikes are same, right? Even though if I purchase a Hanley Davidson bike, I can't fly. Road is required. Right or wrong? We can't fly with a BMW bike. Mandatory road is required. All bikes of functionality same. We can travel one place to other place only. We can't fly with the bike. Same thing here also. Functionality is not going to be changed. All databases same. For what? For to store a data only. But features will change. So if we purchase the BMW sports bike, more CC, fast we can go. Okay, double engine, more fast we can go with that. See, one person requirement is participate in a racing, but he purchased the Activa bike. Yes, Activa is also bike, but according to the requirement, this bike is not suitable. How this guy is going to be participate with Activa in racing? Is it possible? No. Right or wrong? He need to purchase the high-end models, Yamaha, Harley Davidson, BMW sports bikes. 1% requirement is mileage. He is going to be purchase a Harley Davidson bike or BMW bike. How the BMW bike is going to be provide you the mileage? Hardly 5-4 kilometers only. That's it. According to the requirement, then go and choose the tool and use it. Simple here also. This is decided by the organization. What type of data they need to store, how many years, or either it is a transactional or analytical. And so, what is the performance, maintenance, cost? That is all they are going to be observed. And then after they are going to be purchase the tool from this corporation, then we can use it. That is what will happen actually in reality. So sometimes Microsoft SQL Server from Microsoft. So Microsoft is providing two databases, Access and SQL Server. Online guys, please stay in a meeting. Microsoft providing SQL Server. One more database is there that is called as Access. Oracle database. IBM is providing four databases. Same like as Bajaj Pulsar, Bajaj Avenger, IBM DB2, IBM Sybase. Sybase is also database, DB2 also database. Right. See, like that, Sybase is the first database in the world that is introduced by this IBM Corporation. IBM Corporation database is called as first database is called as Sybase. Then after they released DB2, Informix, Netaja, different databases. So according to the organization, so they are going to be take the tool. With that tool, then we should work. So different databases are available. Lot of databases are available. Simple example. We are also, before going to purchase this tool, any tool, bike, lot of things we'll observe first of all. Cost, maintenance, colors, model, okay, CC, right or wrong. These are all we are going to be observed before going to purchase. Even so, enterprise is also same. So what is the cost of this product? So what features this product is providing? How much maintenance will get? These are all they are going to be observed here. That is the way that after that they are going to be decided to. They will purchase from the license from the corporation. Then after we can use. What we can do it by using database. See here. Not only storage. What I am saying, database is a organized collection of data. We can store in database years and years. But that is not only that point. See here. Once if you are going to maintain your data in database, these are all advantages of that. Organize the data, storage we can organize smooth, years and years and years. We can organize this storage and effective data retrieval. So effective data retrieval means best example is your Aadhaar card. 140 crore Aadhaar cards are there in India. If you want to get back your information with your Aadhaar ID, how much time it will take? Hardly it is going to be get back your information 2-3 minutes, right around. So this 140 crore Aadhaar information is not loaded in 1 year, in 1 day. From past 8 years onwards, so this data is populated. Or else, Hyderabad location, how many Aadhaars are there? If you want to find out, then city equal to Hyderabad. Once if you are going to be search like this, we can faster way then we can get back at it. That is called as effective data retrieval. Retrieval means to extract your data. And we can provide more security. Without our permission, no one will touch with our data. And concurrency control and data integrity. Data integrity means uniform we can maintain. Aadhaar ID. How? Uniform manner only. Aadhaar ID must and should populate in numerical format only. Right or wrong? Other format Aadhaar card is not going to be accepted. Then go and try to do. Anyone have in India with the name? So Aadhaar ID is in a character format. Nobody is there. All should have a number only. Aadhaar means Aadhaar ID should be in number format only, not in characters, not in images. So that is mean by the data integrity. It is integrity in a sense uniform. We can maintain a uniform of data. Years and years and years we can store, we can faster, we can retrieve. Security we can provide more security and lot of advantages. You can analyze the data and you can understand the business, what happened previous, and we can estimate it. So what needs to be happen future. These are all advantages are there in database. That is what we are coming most of the case. Then they are going to be stored the data in database format. See how it looks like the data in database like this. Database, relational databases only will support two formats only, either 2-dimension or multi-dimensional format. We can store our data either in table or in a cube format. See here. Relational databases only support these two formats only it will support. Other formats it's not going to be support. If you want to store data should be arranged in table or multi-dimensional array format we can reach. But in a file, see here. So this was the way then we can store our data. See, this is also a file. Today, I'm open this PPT, PowerPoint presentation. It is not in a table format, right or wrong? So slide format it is. Yes, of course, this one is also a data. So SQL demo data it is. In which format? PPT format. It's not in table. Or if we have an Excel, say here for example. See this one, text file. How the data is there as of course this is also the data. Something else. And here also we have a data in Excel format. This is the way the data will be presented in files. So this is the way the data will be presented in databases. But most probably data will be stored in databases only, not in files. That is what we need to learn. Okay, we are stored in one database. Suppose, for example, data is presented in database. If I want to interact with the database, means I want to say something to the database, insert my data, delete my data, update my data. Anything if you are expecting to speak with your database, what we require here is one language we require. That is the language is called as structured query language, SQL. SQL is structured query language. So this one is introduced by this IBM Corporation in 1970s. Initially, they call it as a SQL, Structured English Query Language. After that, they are included this language in ANSI standards, American National Standard Institution. They are converted this one into SQL, Structured Query Language. Now we are calling, this one is called as a SQL. SQL is a language to speak with all relational databases. Simple example. If I know driving, I learn driving, okay, with the Shine bike. Can I drive Royal Enfield after driving, after learn the driving? Yeah. From past 10 years onwards, I am using Pulsar, one bike. Today, I want to purchase Royal Enfield. Driving will vary. Driving is not going to be varied. From 10 years onwards, I am using Pulsar. Same driving, right? I can use Royal Enfield also. But which will vary? Feature will vary. Royal Enfield is more weight, double engine, more CC. So, yes, I can handle it. But 1 week, 10 days, difficulty will rise. After that, then we can move with Royal Enfield also. Why? Because 10 years onwards, I know the driving. 10 years onwards, I'm using some other product. Today, I want to go with Royal Enfield. So, same way here also, driving will not change. So, Pulsar driving, Activa driving, and Royal Enfield driving. Harley Davidson driving is not there here. Driving is only one. Okay, if you know driving, yes, we can go with any bike. Same process here also. SQL perfectly, if you learn how to write a query, then we can speak with all relational database management systems. That was the way then we had to be learn this SQL. SQL is a structured query language. Same like as our speaking languages. Yes, our databases can't understand my Telugu, Hindi, Tamil, Japanese. Database only understood SQL only. Even though if I'm an expert in English, if I'm speaking with English in database, with a database can't understand. Must and should, we need to talk in which format? SQL format. That is what we need to learn here, SQL part, structured query language. Anything if you want to say to the database, insert my data, update it, delete it. Yes, if you want to say delete, must and should that statement to be in SQL format only. Otherwise, database can't understand what you are saying. That's why we are going to be learn this SQL. Then you can ask the question, who needs to learn this SQL? Who needs to learn this SQL means everyone needs to learn SQL. Why? Because without a data, there is no technology in this. Okay, maximum 90%. If you are application developer, .NET developer, PHP developer, or a Python developer, you want to create an application. So where the data is there, data needs to be loaded in backend database. Or if you are a Power BI developer, yes, extract data and print the data in graphical format where the data is existed in database. To extract, you have to send your query, what you want, right or wrong. Then you have to write a query here. And if you are ETL developer, yes, then also you need to get a data from database. All people need to be touch the database. So how to speak with the database mandatory. At least we need to learn intermediate knowledge. At least the intermediate knowledge is required here to speak with the databases by using SQL. That is what I'm saying. SQL is the backbone of all modern technologies. If you are a data scientist, yes, data is not there, you are not scientist. If we are a data engineer, data is not there, we are not engineers. Data analyst, okay, if data is not there, I am not analyst. That is what they are taking the prefix here, data. Analytics. What needs to be analytics? Data needs to be analyzed. Data engineering. What needs to be engineered? Data to be engineered here. Okay. So that is what all technologies backbone is a data. Data is not there. Data engineering is not there. Data science is not there. Data analytics is not there. Everything is not there. That's it. Simple. Right or wrong? Bank is not storing data anywhere else. Okay. What happened? Lot of fights will happen. They are not storing. Daily I will ask 10,000 or 1 lakh. Who knows this? They don't know. They don't have a proof. So if the data is not there, your AI also will not work. So if you are asking simple one question, AI beautifully it is providing you. How it is providing? Already the data sets already prepared. So it is going to be set on this data sets and proper information it is going to be providing. So data is very important, guys. That is what we need to learn this one. SQL. SQL is a language to speak with the database, relational databases. That is, we'll see tomorrow how to speak with the databases by using SQL part. That is, we are going to be covered tomorrow. And I will provide you the documents, each and every document, practicals and theoretical materials like this, each and for each and every topic. And practical implementations for each and every topic. You will get the practical queries like this. You have to be practice it. These are all the questions, and I will give you the keys also like this. Okay. So Here, after the completion of this course, I will take additionally, I will provide you 2 3 hours a session for to cover with artificial intelligence how to do your work in enterprise level smarter, faster. How can we work SQL with artificial AI, artificial intelligence? These are all we are going to be covered. Okay. So how can we start your journey with AI, SQL with AI, and database designs, advanced how to write your query, advanced queries with SQL, AI. So, and how to optimize your query with AI. This is all. So, but if you want to learn this, must and should, we need to know the concept of SQL. If you know the concept of SQL, how to make this faster, how to make this simple, that is all we are going to be learning with artificial intelligence. I will give you 2 3 hours session for this, how to work in enterprises to overcome your headaches and query tunings, query writings. That is all we can make as a simple by using this artificial intelligence. That is will cover by this 2 3 hours after the completion of this course I will provide you. Okay. So this was the way the sessions will continue. Tomorrow we have a session at same time. Practical implementation will see how what is meant by the database, how it look like, how can we speak with the database by using practical, that is well said tomorrow. Thank you all of you guys, online guys. Do you have any question? Please raise your questions. Till who are not provided your mail IDs, phone numbers, please provide your mails and phone numbers under chat box. Then only then we can share demo content and SQL content, demo documents along with this video. Otherwise, it is difficult. Please, who are not shared till mail IDs, please provide your mails and phone numbers in a chat box. If you have any questions, please raise your questions. Kiran, Gopal, Harika, Lucky, Jagannath. Do you have any queries, guys?
No, sir.
Yes, please. No queries? Okay, thank you all of you guys for to attend this first demo. So you will get a message for second demo also. Tomorrow, same time, then we have a second one. Okay. Thank you all of you guys. Have a nice day.